again, I'm just gonna whatever. Like, I'm just gonna like whatever. Yeah, so just the way he's acting makes me think that he's like, he makes me think he's a fire sign, honestly. But then the way he responds makes me think that he's like, okay, like when someone's upset, like he could be an upset air sign basically. Like he has to just like round up the conversation, has to just say some word that just like, all right, cool, like hello, like, all right, got you. You know, that kind of like I don't know if the word is impatient, just like not bothered, like not wanting to be bothered or something of the sort. So I'm just not too sure. I wanna, and then yeah, this moment was a bit crazy because
you balanced out. So yeah. Okay, all right. Well, it's time to pop again. So go ahead and pop 2 balloons. Okay, I'm gonna pop 2 balloons. Mm-hmm. Okay.
I don't even want to watch it because it just whatever the alert, not spoiler alert, but like alert basically. If you're somebody who like just can carry certain energy, like I wouldn't say it's the most positive energy. Anyway, it's not for me to say, but like I would just say like it's basically. So remember how I was talking about how that person decided to use took the opportunity to like speak from the level that was real to them basically, but it was a little too late is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, even before you started or they started like speaking on that level, this person on the left how do I put it? Yeah. So it's like levels. It is like levels. And I'm asking you, it's like somebody saying like, but it's like somebody saying like, are you going, and bear in mind, I will say this, I have watched what's about to happen basically. So, but like, so it does color what I'm saying. But like, it's like somebody's asking you something on a level. And I think this is why I kind of like elements as well. Because elements, they kind of, especially how they're taught, how I've come to know them and how a lot of people come to know them, I think, you know, is that they work on levels. Like, you have this level, which is this element, then you have this level, which is this element, then you have this level, which is this element, then you have this level. And so, one can believe or think that just because you're working on this level, that you are real, more real than all the other levels, basically. And so, if this person on the left is asking you a certain question, which to them is just, this is the level, you know, and I can't remember exactly how this person I was referring to, like how they started. I don't know. I can't remember how he started, or they started. But there was definitely an element of like not switching up, but like realizing that like, okay, basically how I saw it was, at some point, it became more important to like win or like get the person. get the person, and it could be for whatever reason. A thought just came into my head, and this doesn't have to be real, but okay, you know what? It could be for whatever reason, but like if your intention is one way, and then you realize the possibility or potential for other ways, and then you try to like enter into that realm of like, or use a skill to try and like speak from another level or from a deeper level or something, it will not rub off well, especially on somebody who I imagine, basically this is how I imagine it. The person on the left like knows like what is like real for them and what is like trying to be real, and they don't want somebody who, and I think that, and I'm basically saying this because I think that this person on the left is like an Aquarian. I'm just gonna say, me and my experience, Aquarians know how to read through my like, this is real. This is what I know to be. This is what I know to be real. They like in the moment, is it that real? Because what is real to you is subjective, and Aquarians are about objective, generally. And so you could have studied what is real, but then in the moment, it's like, what is real is now. What is real is what is like everything that's happening like right, like this now moment. Everything that's come to now is real. Like everything that now is saying is real. So everything you've done and everything you've come with is like, okay, you've done all the you've learned about what it is to know that amount, to know that amount of things that you know, or to like, yeah, to think, or to exemplify, or to just think that. But it's not actually what you want. I'm just going back to like what the person, like what the intention was. Like, it's like it's like, what did you want? What did you actually want? Did you like, how would you outside of this show interact with someone who's giving you, and I can probably go into it a little bit here, I'm gonna say, who's giving you this kind of energy? Like, if somebody's giving you a sort of, because bear in mind, you know, there's certain people with certain elements and certain constituents, you know, makeup of different elements and stuff, they will respond to certain ways of acting differently. And if the person on the left, for example, who is the bachelor in this situation and the rules have been set and all this kind of stuff, is like acting a certain way, how would you outside of the show feel about the way they're presenting themselves, talking? How real would you be? How different would you be, should I say? And I'm assuming that the person I was originally talking about wouldn't actually engage with the person on the left on the level of like the way they're acting. Like, it's one of those ones where I think that if it is a kind of element-based thing, what this element is showing, the one on the left, would have put the one on the right off immediately. This is all like, I'm just, you know what I mean? but then, you know, as life goes on and time goes, you know, you tend to, you like veer into like what they mean based on what level they're working on, and you're like, oh, they're actually not this, that's just how they. And so I just feel a little bit like this show, or like the moment, or that moment, whatever, and it's coming up to the part where it gets a bit like you can actually almost see, like, and I want to be wrong here anyway, but like, it's like, anyway, I don't know, I can't remember, but like, it's a bit sad sometimes when, I don't want to go into it, but like, anyway.
Pretty balanced out. So, yeah. Okay, all right, well, it's time to pop again, so go ahead and pop 2 balloons. Okay, I'm gonna pop 2 balloons. Okay. All right. Sorry.
Oh, it's already passed. Okay, cool. He already popped this. Okay, this already good. That moment I was talking about has gone. Because boy, basically, so the host was like, okay, pop a balloon, and he was like, all right, so yeah, based on like the question I asked, like I just didn't feel like the person was taking accountability of like their actions and all this kind of stuff, and so I'm just gonna. And he took his pick and he was walking towards this person, and the person, you know, popped their own balloon like before the one on the left got to them, and it was just like, there was just basically this little exchange like of like, yeah, I just didn't think you were taking accountability of you or whatever, and the one on the right was like, I don't think that's what. But anyway, like, so it responded like that, like kind of like, I don't think that's what I was doing, but okay, kind of like that. And that moment was just very like, this is why it's hard. It's hard because it's hard. Anyway, it's kind of like, anyway. At one point, basically, the one on the left was just like, yeah, like, I just didn't think so. But you are handsome though. And the one on the right said, thank you. That is food for an air sign. If you're a fire sign, yeah, and you think that a nice little like last word thing is gonna work with air people, it's not even about last word. If you think that energy is gonna like it watch. He said thank you, yeah. The guy on the left said, you're welcome. You just watch it. The one on the right was already like roiling in, like doesn't even know how to put the situation they found themselves in into like something that makes sense, like, because they're thinking something, they probably are looking at it on a deeper level, like they think of it like something is happening on a deeper level or in some way. They're probably backtracking a little bit, like, I shouldn't have felt that way, or maybe I shouldn't have opened up, I shouldn't have done it, because they were putting themselves in positions that was for a gain that that the moment, and maybe the person on the left wasn't actually like trying to have or whatever. And most times I just feel like maybe that kind of behavior or whatever is like almost like applauded in certain circles, like, oh yeah, like you're so deep, or like you're so like da 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 da. But like if it doesn't basically the person was just already in just like you're talking to me in a certain way that's just like I don't appreciate it. Like you might actually be reading me on like you might actually be seeing me like for what I'm showing, and I don't like it. Like that might be the situation, or just generally just like you might have just got the situation wrong, or I might not be wanting to be open or honest about the fact that you've said something that about me that I don't actually that is true and I don't like. But I'm not gonna go any further into thinking about whether it's true or not in this moment. So I'm just gonna kind of cut it short, and I'm just gonna like whatever, just blase, like just whatever. And I'm gonna like put my guards back up basically. And so while that person is in that kind of like just kind of like that, the one on the left, again, I don't know with these air people, and I don't know how calm and composed they are, but they tend to be very calm and composed. And it's like, how are you so calm and composed? Like, but the person on the left says, but you are handsome though. Very like, just very like, I'm still on this level. I'm still very like, here, like, it's very this. And the one on the right is like, it was a reaction. That's the word. And it's such a sorry word to use, because it's like, it can be, I think, it is what it is, basically. Reaction can also be a fine word. It can be like a good thing sometimes. But like, basically what I mean by reaction now is, it was just like, I think it just came out. I think it was just one of those like, I'm gonna just give you this to get off my back, or like to take this, or like whatever, like I'm not gonna whatever, I'm not gonna be seen in this way, like, or you're not gonna do this to me, or whatever it was. Thank you. And the one on the left said, you're welcome, but let me get it to you like this. He didn't say you're welcome out of like, and this is me like, I actually can't, I don't know what it is. I can't read it. I don't know what it, I can't read any deeper. I'm looking, I can't. He said you're welcome very much like, the facts are straight. You know what I mean? Like, these are the facts. Like, there's no, I'm not going any deeper into it. I think the person on the left knows in a way that there is some other stuff going on. Like there is some deeper whatever, quote unquote, whatever, and they are not going to engage in that. They're not engaging in that, but they can see something, or they can see something, and they're like, well, that's not what I mean, so I'm still gonna just be where I am. But it was the reaction on the one on the right after he said thank you. No, after he said, you're welcome. This is what I mean. He was caught. Call it on a spiritual level, call it on an energy, like call it whatever, like when you start engaging in that, like, I'ma say words, but how I feel is very much evident. Like, I don't know how this person felt when he was saying, but you're handsome though. I don't know how they felt. And I'm guessing if somebody was to actually psychoanalyze or like dig deeper or sit them down, they might actually start to open up and be like, yeah, I thought he was acting a certain way and I didn't, whatever, because energy, like I feel, anyway, I don't know. But the person on the right, I think, was definitely in that game. I can say that word, I think. In that, like, this is like, okay, this is what's going on, and I'm not for it, and I'm gonna give my piece, and I'm just gonna say it, and thank you, and yeah, thank you. Did you actually mean thank you though? So this is how I'm going to conclude, because I don't actually think that I know enough. So okay, so basically, the one on the left isn't working on the level that the one on the right is working on. It just isn't, and it's just like giving it facts. This is like, and if you're not engaging exactly how I'm saying it, I don't know what else you're like. This is what I meant. This is what I'm saying. And so I was honestly from an honest place saying, like, I think you're handsome though. And the one on the right just wasn't trying to hear it, and was just like, thank you. And the one on the left said, you're welcome. Like, you're welcome. Maybe at that point, the one on the left knows what they're doing. I'm just gonna say, I don't know though. I don't know. Because we all know the way it goes. Maybe at that point, because the one on the right's reaction was like, he was just like, I know you, like, I know you know. Like you know what you're doing by saying you're welcome. In that you know what you're doing. You know how the mothers do when the child says something, and the mother knows what the child is doing. But this is a situation where it's like two grown adult people kind of even keel whatever, and it is a sort of battle. And you've just said in that moment, you just went away with your whole like position and said, you're welcome. This guy had nowhere else to go. He had to just hold it, just like, he was just like pissed. Because also, let me not go too far.
Alright. Now, why was your balloon unpopped?
He is attractive. He is my type. He do, got a sense of style that I do like. He smell good and he got a pretty teeth.
Thank you. And why did you pop Elijah? Well, the age of 22, I'm 26, so I'm just like, and then the attachment style question was just a little bit but it's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Alright, and here, why was your balloon unpopped?
Yeah, so I just wanted to see, like, where we can go.
Yeah. And what made you chose Zion? I don't like a piggybacker. Like, you gotta, pick speak from you. But I feel that, I get it. I'm not saying that you answer the question the same way that he did.
He's definitely an S sign. He's an S sign, man. He's an S sign. 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 The one on the left is an S sign. And I should just do it now. I should just go on his page, whatever his name is, and I should just, he's an S sign. He's an S sign. He's an S sign.
But just that term piggybacking, it just, but you are really attractive, and I like your style.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right.
And on the one on the right, this one that just finished speaking. I'm gonna say Earth. I don't know, because the way. First of all, he kind of like. It's just the way he kind of like rounded it off. I can't explain it. He kind of like. The one on the left basically was just like, you are really attractive, or whatever. And the one on the right was like, thank you. I can't explain it. Oh, what am I trying to say? Did you see the eyes he gave? He kind of like, he basically gave it back. He basically gave that like compliment. He basically like didn't add anything to the, he he basically was like, and that's what I think anyway. Like, that's what I was getting. Like, it was the look he gave, like, okay, you've just shot me down or whatever, and now you're just telling me like, but I'm handsome. It's like, but you didn't pick me, so next. That's the kind of like energy it gave. Like, thank you. But anyway, I don't know. So basically, and I would assume it was Earth because my first instinct was that it was another air sign, because he on a level, and I would say energetic, like just on whatever let's just say we are like spirits in the body, like on that level, what, like how your actual like the air of you, the body in the body of you is, like the temperament that is. What is that like? And this person on the right here wasn't like perturbed by the one on the left's like compliment, like trying to almost like it could be seen as trying to butter up the situation, like you've just shot me down but you're just giving me a compliment, like okay, like he wasn't fazed by it. He wasn't complimented by it. So he kind of like took it like, all right, I'll take it, but it's not like it's what it is, basically. Like somebody offering you something that you don't really like value, basically, for whatever reason, but you're like, I'll take it. You know what I mean? It's not like you know what I mean? Like it's not whatever. Anyway, so I don't know. It's not like yeah. I don't know how. So basically, I don't know if it's an air sign meeting another air sign, like, I see you, blah blah blah. But like, I just feel like there was no contestation. There was just nothing. You know what? Yeah. Oh.
Balloons, Ty Lee.
Yes.
Do any of the guys have a question for Ty Lee? You do? Okay.
So you mentioned that your attachment style is like being secure. You're okay by yourself.
And yeah. So earlier, this person was, talking to this, but like, I think one of the first question, basically, I think he asked one question and he went, person by person, and when he got to this person, this one on the left, his whole appearance was basically the way it is now. Very like, and I took that to mean basically like he sees something in the potential between these between the person on the right and himself. Like he sees like power couple vibe, like almost, or like he sees somebody he's judging the person to be like well-read or intellectual, or like able to meet him at least on a certain level that he's able to be like, he would be seen with him as like, this is the relationship, this is the couple. I just, you know what I mean? I just whatever, but the way the one on the left looked like at this person on the right was almost just like, I see us, or like I see it for us. And so it's very much the same energy right now. He's giving him the same kind of, like, I don't know how to explain it, but like, so yeah. I haven't watched past.
You're okay if we don't check in?
I'm also okay if we're together. I'm also okay if we're spending a lot of time together. I'm my own individual, and I would hope that my partner is their own individual as well too.
Okay, cool. Would you consider yourself to be like a very like nonchalant, laid back person?
Not at all. Like I'm.
The person on the right, I can't explain it. But they do ask a lot of questions. And for me, it's not like it's not so much trying to get to know someone as it is trying to like get something else, like airtime, or like more time to like almost like you've been told, like, and your interviewer, like when your interviewer, when your interviewer asks you, do you have any questions for me, make sure you have something prepared and all of this kind of stuff, and so it's like almost like this like I have to like I'm trying to get as much of the power in my court as possible, because in a way the contestants don't really have as much power, especially if they all find the person on the left attractive and the person on the left has to choose between the many. So in a way, but also just the fact that it's a show, I just feel like the person on the right is trying to show themselves to be show themselves to be like they're trying to tick boxes, basically. They're trying to show themselves to be like whatever that word is, like when somebody shows that they are it's not responsible or like meticulous or something. It's just more like they're showing themselves to be like they're a good judge of not even that, like they're a good I figured it out. They're a good detective person. They're a good they've made sure they found out everything they need to know about being in a relationship, kind of they've done the work. Yeah, so somebody who's done the work, they want to show that they are that, and they're trying to almost show that to the person as well. I'm just making sure I get everything in order. I know everything before I make my I'm just trying to make sure I know, and I want to just. It's very I can't explain it. It's just very the questions aren't filled with a want to actually a curiosity to actually know what the person is actually saying. It's more so I want to ask you questions so that I'm more of the person that is in control of what's going on here, and I can save myself any kind of it's again it all comes down to what you want, and the format tends to be anyway, I don't know, but it's basically it's kind of I want to be I don't want to be taken for I don't want to be toppled. I don't want to be disturbed or toppled from my position of I came on the show of my own accord. I'm my own I am here because I am doing this for me, for what I want, and I've come to see if I can make it happen with somebody, and I don't want it to be that to be misconstrued in any way. That's what I'm here for. So let me just make sure. What are you? It's very I'm making sure I've got what I want, but it's not doing it on a level of because I need to make sure I get what I want. is doing it on a level of like, almost like you're not even in the room, almost like you're not even seeing the situation. You're just like, you're more like, just like, there's something to preserve. Let me preserve that. Like, let me just make sure that and I will think about it later, basically. I'm asking the questions now, but I'm gonna think about these things later, but I'm just gonna make sure that I've just set the scene. I've set the stage. Like, it's more like that. I have set the stage, and whatever you say, okay, fine. And it won't really digest until, but it is, I think that is married to like, I want to win, basically. I want to be in the position where I win, or I can be the one who decides, basically, who chooses, who says whether or not, you know, like, this is something I want, or something, or like, as like I want to be the one who decides, who chooses, who whatever. Anyway, so that's what I think. But like I want to be the one who makes the decision. But I don't think it's even that. I think I got it when I said sets the stage. But why they set the stage is because they're not actually like trusting of, like, they don't actually want to fall in love. They want to, they feel like they more so I don't know, they don't necessarily want to fall in love. They more so want to yeah, it's other things. I think it's just other things. I think it's other things. And also, when you're not interested in someone, you tend to sometimes ask more questions. I think it's something like that. But I think that's. But I think more so it's just like, I don't actually like know if this is what I want, and so I'm just gonna ask questions. It's more so something like that, like, yeah, I don't know. And if it was something that you wanted, you just would again, no, like, if it was something you wanted, you might, if it was something you really wanted, you might not say anything. But if it was something you wanted because you want to win, like, or you want to, like, get what you want, then I think you would do the thing that you think you need to do. Like, ask questions to seem interested. Ask questions to seem like to let the person think that you're interested. And I think it's along that vein more so than anything else, than anything else is. Like, let you think that I'm interested. Like, I want to let you think that I'm interested. Not that I am interested. I want to let you think that I'm interested. And that way, you might pick me. That is what this person on the right is given in their dynamic. And not just their dynamic, by the way. The last person as well, the last bachelor that came up, I think the person on the right also was given a kind of like, this is what I'm, this is, yeah, what I said basically. This is what I think, this is what I'm trying to do. Like, I'm trying to just like be the one who's like in control, or like setting the whatever. Anyway.
Probably one of the most outgoing people you ever meet. Like right now I'm chill because we're just talking. I don't want to be loud and yell and scream, but...
See? Anyway, I don't know. But I think an element just screamed out just then from the left. Like... And it's like... Earth? But I always say like Libras are like the earth of the air signs. So I'm leaning towards Libra for for this one on the left. But oh my gosh, he could be a Sag. He could be a Sag. He could be Sagittarius. Sagittarius, I would say, are the air signs of the fire signs. I don't know, man. But I wanna definitely like find out almost like now what the sign is. Just the way he's looking now, yeah, is like so like he's a fire sign. I don't know.
Okay, cool.
And he's honestly giving a lot of Sagittarius vibes. He's giving a lot of Sagittarius vibes. But I must say, he's either Sag or he's Libra. He's probably Sag. And then the great thing anyway.
Cool. Would you consider yourself to be like a very like nonchalant, laid back person?
Not at all. Like,
You see, it's the kind of questions. It's like almost like an interview. It's not like I actually care about, I don't know how to explain it. Maybe I just don't understand on that level. Like,
I'm probably one of the most outgoing people you ever meet. Like right now I'm chill because we're just talking. I don't want to be loud and yell and scream, but I'm all over the place for real.
is really real, like, and what is real sometimes, and like, it's like just what is real, like right now is not the time, like, you know, it's like, it's trying to like control how to see the time, almost, like, this is the moment, this is not the time to be a certain way. It's like, I don't know how to explain it, like, it's like, this is how we, I don't know how to explain it, but regardless, I don't know, I'm just saying, I think, whatever, I'm saying that is the behavior, one can attribute it to a certain element. And I don't know if this person on the left's behavior should be attributed to fire or not.
Okay, and just want to confirm, you're okay with us. You're okay with us, like, being in the same space talking?
Yeah, okay. He's like working it out. He's like working out what you're saying, like he's working out what your answer was, and like almost like formulating the next thing that I would like to, like, that I would lead off from, because clearly you've given me something I can now. It's like when you want to show somebody that you're interested, you know, you want to show them that you're interested. It's less so that you're interested. That's what I think. Yeah, so, wait. Yes. Yeah. Oh, it's no internet access. See, sometimes it will do this and then so this is it's very interesting. I find it very interesting to be doing this with a recorder, because I'm just like, I'm often, you know what I mean? But it's a really good
Find it, book it, make it yours. Booking.com, booking.yeah.
All right. Now, why was your balloon unpopped?
He is attractive.
So I'm just like, I'm not saying that you answer the question the same way that he did, but just that term
It's
piggyback.
the way he's giving that look back. Look at this person on the right. He's about to pop off. If you give it, if you, that's why I'm saying he's earth. Like the way he's looking, he's either earth or water. Like the way he's like, I don't even know. Let me not, because I'm not even there.
But you are really attractive, and I like your style.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. 2 balloons, Tylee.
Like, I won't be bothered by what you just said. Like, I won't be moved by what you said. I feel like an earth person would be more bothered because they don't. But to be honest, I get that wrong. I get that wrong a lot. I'm always like, earth and air will never see eye to eye, and then they're always like, they're seeing eye to eye. I'm just like, what's going on? I just feel like the way they responded, like, anyway, let me know.
Yes.
Do any of the guys have a question for Tylee? You do? Okay.
I'm also okay if we're spending a lot of time together. Not at all. Like, I'm probably the most outgoingest people you ever meet. Like, right now I'm chill because we're just talking. I don't want to be loud and yell and scream.
Talking, but you're also okay if for a period of time we're not communicating because you're busy doing your thing and I'm busy doing mine.
Absolutely. Like, I would love if my partner. Okay.
That ain't gonna work.
I mean, but you gotta be.
Wait, what?
Communicating because you're busy doing your thing and I'm busy doing mine.
Absolutely. Like, I would love if my partner. Okay.
That ain't gonna work.
Yeah, I'm glad you popped mine because that ain't gonna work. I don't know who said that, but we're not gonna go there because this.
Communicating because you're busy.
Like, so the first thing is, I wasn't expecting that, and that could undo a lot of the things I was thinking or saying, but also not. No, because the person wants to have the balls in their court. They want to be the ones to say what it is. But there are two things going on. If you do like the person, then you could still be trying to play games, to be honest, like, and pop your balloon because you like them and you don't want them to break your heart. Like, it could still be that. But very much like you want to be the one to, and this is not just his, anyway, this is not just his, like, thing. There's a lot of people in relationships and anyway.
Thing, and I'm busy doing mine.
But look at the way he's setting it up. Like, look at the way he's setting it up. Like, okay, so this is what you're saying would happen in the situation. Oh, right. Then, like, so I get it right. Pop. I wasn't expecting that. But it's very still giving. It's still like I'm the one that's gonna like say, or like I'm gonna feel how this goes, and when I have the opportunity to be the one to show that I'm the one with like the cards, I'm gonna like show it. It's very that, like, it's very just like I'm going to show. Anyway, I'm still trying to also think like, anyway.
I would love it.
What this one, the pink sign, the pink's element. Because it's very like, I don't know.
My partner.
Okay, cool.
I mean,
So
but
it
you gotta
was.
be.
So the one who said that, the one that was the writing that was just put up. We're not gonna go into it because I think, I don't know.
All right, so not a fan of your answer, apparently.
Yeah, I just needed clarity. I mean, while I
Look at the camera like that. Don't send them vibes this way. Don't
being like individual and independent.
That's who you, bruv. You have done this. I don't know, but anyway.
I can't see myself being with a man who isn't like ticked off if he's not hearing from me. Like, I don't care if you're like on $1 million game show. I want you to steal a phone call, find some way to signal to me that I'm thinking of you. I don't want you to be okay with not hearing from me.
I mean, I feel that. I think for me, it's more so being secure within myself and being with someone who is secure.
Honestly, also, the guy in the middle reflects a lot of the things I think. Sometimes. Anytime I think something. Anyway.
Steal a phone call, find some way to signal to me that I'm thinking of you. I don't want you to be okay with not hearing from me.
I mean, I feel that. I think for me, it's more so being secure within myself and being with someone who is secure with themselves as well. So if we are away, it's not necessarily a thing where it's like, I need to text you every 5 minutes. But you said your attachment style was anxious, so that means you need someone who's going to be like right next to you. If they're gone and they said, hey, I'm be with my friend, you want that text message to see, what's going on. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But I think the problem in our community is...
Ooh. This is what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm saying, but this is what I'm saying. This one on the left, ooh, this one is nice. This one is juicy. This one is good. Because this one on the left, yeah, he saw it for them. He saw it for them. And he's like, this is where he operates. This is why I'm saying he's air sign. Air sign is mental. He's intellectual. This, like, he operates on thinking things through and think bit by, like, he's like, yeah, and then and but also the way he's doing it, it's like, this is why I'm saying that there might be some like he's coming back at the one on the right. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it wrong. The people on the left, all right, there is a bit of hierarchy here when it comes to this kind of a show. The ones on the left are like the ones who are meant to be bachelors, like sought after. You are the one that we are looking at. We many are looking at this one, and it's very like, it's a position of like almost like I'm the one, and so like I need to almost hold the position or defend it if I need to. And so this one on the left is very much like, it's like, oh we're here. And it's not necessarily like I'm like against you so per se, but I'm like, I am like for me, and like, and that's like my priority, like. And so you thought I was just, or I thought I saw it for us as power couple, but now I see you popped the balloon first of all, but I'm just gonna now let you know exactly what I thought of your, like, you know what I mean, what was going on. I'm gonna let you know what I thought of what was going on, and what what I saw, and where you went, where you answered. Anyway, I don't know, but like, in terms of element, he's either a very salty Leo, fire sign, Leo or Sag. Is either a very salty Leo or Sag, like, I'm okay, so, you know what I mean? Very, and I would say more Leo, or he's still an air sign and is actually trying to like work it out, which is what I'm leaning to more, because I just don't feel as if this guy is offended on the left. I just don't feel as if, I think he hid it very well. Like, he's like, everyone popping balloons and stuff, and he was like, oh my gosh, like, oh. Like, he did that, like, whatever. Am I really affected by this? But I am on some level. But like, I don't want this to look bad for me. Basically, it's very. How does this look? And that is an air sign. That is an air sign. Let me tell you that for sure. But I don't know.
We want want something so quick, we want everything so microwave, and we want to be up underneath someone all the time that you don't even get to know someone for real. And that's why relationships don't really last.
Okay, he's teaching, which is Libra Leo.
It's in our community.
Okay,
Like teaching, like this is where you this is what you need. This is where you went wrong. Basically, this is what's going on, and like you were over there, but I'm not gonna let you know that this is what's happening. I see this guy on the right is ready with his. I'm just saying. Anyway, let me. Okay.
We want something so quick. We want everything so microwave.
The one on the left now decided to bring in our community. See, this is where our community goes wrong. It became less about him. It's now, the balloons were popped and everything. Like, it's now. This is not about me. It's about the community, and this is where our community goes wrong. I lean to Libra for that.
And we want to be up underneath someone all the time that you don't even get to know someone for real. And that's why relationships.
It was just that no. Did you see the way he said it? He was like, you don't get to know. He gave that no. Like, I'm talking to you directly here. Like, you don't get to know. Like, he said it. Like he paused on it. Like this is where. Now this is where I involve you. This is where you are the one I'm talking to now. Like that's where it was like intention. The intent was like boom, like here, like this is you now for you. Like, oh man, this is, I don't know.
We want something so quick. We want everything so microwave, and we want to be up underneath someone all the time that you don't even get to know someone for real. And that's why relationships don't really last in our community.
Okay, this is my last thing that I'm gonna say. Like, I remember someone once told me that in your 20s you need to...
I actually can't take it. I actually can't take... Like, he didn't hear what he said. Did he hear anything what he said? He could probably... He's probably somebody who, you know what I mean? Like, he could probably say, yeah, these are the words you said. But did you...
work, like, super hard. Like, now when you're young.
And what I'm saying is, the person on the left, I don't know why or what, I just feel like I'm in their shoes. Like, I just feel like I'm in their position. Like, I know how they're taking everything that's being given. And it's like, at this point, the one on the right is just not even here. He's not even talking to try and like also the one on the left might be trying to set the level, like this is the level I'm trying to operate at, like it's about our community and all this kind of stuff. And the one on the right is now just like, wherever the one on the right, I don't know where they're where they are, like what, but it's like, it's very like, I just feel like the one on the left is just like just losing the will basically to live, like at this point, like losing the will to even just like, but I'm gonna just keep it together for this damn camera or moment or show or whatever it is for this, just whatever, I don't know, but that's me. Like that's how I feel when I look at this person and I think about what they're thinking about this situation and this person speaking at this moment.
When you need to be working, and I feel like it's the same for relationship. The relationship is young. Now is when you need to be breaking your back and doing.
I feel sorry for him because you can't escape that. I'm here. I can look away. Like I can look away. But you're right. I mean, I don't know, man. I can't. I'm just like And when somebody on the right is like this and they're like giving, this is why it could be that the person on the left is fire and the one on the right is air. Because when air talks to fire, man, fire has to just stand there and just be like, I can't explain it. It's just like one of those like, it's not even that. I don't even think it's that like when air talks to fire, I don't think it's that like commanding, but I do think it is annoying. I'll give it that. So this person on the left, I think they've managed to like deflect it quite well, and like, but I do think that they are something about their pride has been like punched in a bit, like it's been hurt through. Something about it has been like, which is why I'm just like, man, they could be all sorts, and I need to.
A lot to make me feel secure enough where you can be away for a while and I won't be anxious because you've created a safe space. So it's not that I want it to happen quickly, it's just that now is when you need to be working overtime and vice versa.
I think you're missing what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is you need to be secure with yourself and find somebody who's also secure. For your type of relationship style, you can't date. You would probably do well with someone who's also anxious because y'all be texting each other all day long. But we're adults. We have real lives. We have jobs to work. And if we're communicating, we're secure with each other. You know.
I don't want to say too much, but it was just that. But we're adults bit. I don't think he meant it this way, but I think that in terms of, I don't know if he meant it this way or not, because you know how intention can come through. Like, just the way it was like, he basically kind of let the other person know, like, yeah, you're the anxious type. Like, this is something you told me. And then not too long after that, like the next sentence or whatever was like, but we're adults. It was almost like saying, it was a little bit like, I think what I've said, I think it's basically, yeah, it's a bit implied what I mean.
Why do I need to call you and text you every 5 minutes?
I want to see you.
Y'all need to. Therapy.
Whoa. Pyro, you tried to hold on to your balloon, but you ended up popping. Tell us why.
You know what? I don't even need to hear from this person. I don't even need to hear. This person is giving just like the most unbothered earth sign, or like tired ass fire sign. Like, I don't even need to hear from this person. Like, they just can't can't deal with the whateverness of this person on the left. And this is why I'm saying that this person on the left is probably I don't even know what, but the face they're pulling right now in this freeze frame is giving like, this is my last hope, like last desperate hope. Like, I'm just saying, like, it's more like maybe fire.
I popped it because I would say that I understand what you were trying to say, but me personally, I feel like I'm very like, okay, call a check up on me or like text me. I want to make sure that, I feel like that's also a part of being secure. You don't got to text me all day.
Ooh, this person's gonna read you, and I can see it. It's like, sometimes it's not even about the person. It's not even about the individuals, you know. Sometimes it's literally about what the whole experience is about to give you. And I feel like this person on the left has just met like the ghost of Christmas present, the ghost of Christmas past, the ghost of the first apocalypse of death, the next one. Like, each one is giving you some lesson, something, and you're battling with it in different ways. And you're winning some. You feel like you're winning some. You feel like you're a bit like with one. And this person here is like, woo! It's not even necessarily maybe the person, but like the fact that you have been broken to this point, to the point where you now actually have to hear like about yourself, or a level about yourself that you even know that you know what I mean? It's one of them like boom. Especially when like you feel like everyone in the room is kind of saying the same thing, or is two people or more like are telling you about something. It's like it kind of just makes I don't know.
But I feel like a good like, hey, what you doing? Or like, are you cool? You need something? Like, you know, that's what I would expect. It kind of came off.
I wanna talk, but I just wanna listen as well. Cause I feel like I just felt like I was wrong a little bit. Like something just happened that I was just like, and I think it has something to do with the guy on the left. I think he has a way of like, I'm gonna turn it around. I'm gonna control myself, and I'm a just like I'm a meet you on another. I'm gonna do something else. Cause right now I feel like the one on the right was going like was getting to some emotion, some deep place with the person on the left or whatever. Even just by eye contact alone, the person on the right is literally like telling you, oh man, it's crazy. Is literally telling you like, this is a problem. This is like a problem, and like almost like I'm that person you've heard before. Like I'm not even trying to be this or that. Like this is just a problem for me. Like and I don't want, and I don't. And in a way, I kind of sense a little like, oh, I'm assuming a little bit like, okay, anyway. But it's like the person on the right is just like, yeah, I see how you're going about things, and I'm letting you know, like, no, like I'm not like, that's just not what I want. And it's only painful if you actually maybe like feel like you might have, the person on the left might have actually like found the person on the right to be like somebody they might have wanted to. But regardless, the person on the left is the one that I'm feeling. That's the one I think I'm just like feeling like, why do I feel blocked right now? And I feel it's because the person on the left literally just blocked some of what was going on from the person on the from the right. Literally just went, I don't know what they used words, or they just went into some mental place and they started to like be like, okay, yeah, like, and I think this is almost like the first time that they've cut person, like they've spoken while the other person is, I don't know.
But I feel like a good like, hey, what you doing? Or like, are you cool? You need something? Like, you know, that's what I would expect.
I think the but.
It kind of came off a little nonchalant, but I don't. And I'm not saying that's not how you are. That's just what I perceive. And I feel like that personally is something that could be like worked on, or like that could be like, I could look past it. But it's like I would rather go off like the first thing I hear and then.
So I think he asked me a two-part question. I could have been mistaking. I think he asked me, hey, am I okay with it? Yeah. Not, hey, is that something that you do? But he asked me, am I okay with that? And all I said was yes. And then you heard him pop and you piggybacked off of that without even a full explanation of the answer. So you prematurely popped kind of before you could even hear my response. So I can tell that you guys don't really listen. So I'm kind of glad that you did pop.
All right. So, we, you know, maybe third time's the charm.
Maybe
do I need to do a spin-off? But thank you so much for coming.
No, thank you for having me, and thank you guys. You guys, again, great.
For sure. All right, take your mic. Give it up for Ty Lee, everybody. All right, let's bring out our very next single guy.
Sí que estoy interrumpiendo tu vídeo de YouTube. Lo siento. Pero escúchame, si tu declaración de la renta es muy complicada, usa TaxDown. Todo fácil con 300 expertos para ayudarte. Disfruta ahora de tu vídeo.
Okay, so I don't know what happened, but I couldn't pause. But okay, so, whoa. Do you? So he went into the mental whatever, and flipped it around or whatever. And I'm gonna say this, like the person on the right, the last person that was just speaking, you could see that there was no maliciousness, there was no like ill intent. They were just saying how what they were receiving made them feel. It's just like they're not going for it. And they might not even have found the words. And this is what I think. This is why I would say, whew, this is why I would say the person on the right was more like water or earth. Because it was, I think, more earth. It was just basically very much just like, they were just like saying it. They were just saying like what they got, how it felt. And the person on the left, the person on the left, I think was just trying to keep up an image. Like it was so hard for them to do that. And it was so like evident that that's what they were trying to do by their like, just, do I need...